Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Response Able Solution. My name is Stanley J. Targos III. I'm the host, and today we've got a great topic. It's about, is your money in alignment with your priorities? And most people ask the question, what do you mean? My money doesn't have priorities. It's not in alignment with anything. My money does what I tell it to do. Well, here's the thing. Does it? I'm not sure it does. I've been in front of several thousand families in the last 10, 15 years. And what I ask them about is your money in alignment with your priorities. Oftentimes they give me that look like, what are you talking about? Like you're about to drop something crazy on them. But that's not the truth. The truth is it's a good question. And I want you to think about this because I had to think about this. Every season that I go through in life has different priorities. Every season that I go through in life has different needs, different goals, different obstacles. Every season that I go through in life is different than the previous season. So I can't take a strategy that worked for me in my 20s and 30s and apply it to where I'm at 51. It just doesn't work. And what I do today probably isn't going to be the same strategy that I need when I'm 65, 70, and 75. Each season requires a little bit different strategy. So why are we so uncomfortable and full of discontent sometimes when it comes to money? Money should be the solution. Actually, it's not the solution. The solution is what God does in your heart. That's how you have complete contentment. But when we're here dealing with comfortability, money can help. And money is very important. It's not the most important thing, but it certainly is important. And it does give us the ability to have options, opportunities, take advantage of things, help others, and help ourselves. So let's get back to the question. Is your money in alignment with your priorities? How do you track that? Well, let me ask you a question. Let's organize 5 or 6 things. Let's organize an order of importance from most important to least important. What's most important, least important to you? Building a savings, having lifestyle, paying your taxes, funding your retirement, paying down debt, uh, taking care of a project. That's 6 things that we're thinking about. If you were to organize those in order of importance, what's the most important to you? Well, for me, it's lifestyle, it's eating, it's taking care of the comfort that I have in my home with my kids. I'm in a season where I need to put an addition on. I want to get a pole barn. I want to get the driveway fixed. So I got different enjoyment out of where I'm at right now. Then it's building the savings in the emergency fund because I know I'm going to blow through a bunch of cash and I need to replenish those funds, but I need to take care of my needs before I replenish those funds. Then I'm going to eliminate debt. I love eliminating debt. Eliminating debt is what I do every day, but it's not always the number one priority. In this season, it's my third priority. Then I want to fund my future. I've got a retirement. I can't just spend all my money. I can't just not make it work for me. Then I've got some priorities like a birthday party or a 25th wedding anniversary that's important. Then I want to pay taxes. Now, I just list those things in order of importance for what makes me feel good. My wife might have a couple of degree different answer to how she prioritizes them. She might prioritize savings or retirement ahead of the 25th anniversary, but that's her. That's okay. That's the beauty of having this discussion. Now let's actually see what I mean by, is your money in alignment with your priorities? Now, if I was a regular person having a regular job at a W-2 with a company, here's how my money is spent. Do I get a tax refund? Tax day is coming up. I get a tax refund. That means that number one priority for how my money is spent, even before I see a dollar, Uncle Sam gets a cut. And if I'm getting a tax refund, he's getting more than he needs, and that's the first thing that happens. Second, I get paid on the 1st and 15th. On the 1st and 15th, even before I see money hit my account, I schedule my debt payoff, my mortgage payment, my car payment, my Visa, my MasterCard, the mattresses. All of those debts come out on the 1st and 15th because that's when I get paid. Then I shift a little bit of money to savings. And I've got a savings account that just takes it and shifts $100 a paycheck to savings. That's it. Then I get to set money aside for my 25th wedding anniversary. And the last thing that I get to spend money on is my family. We get to take what's left and eat, go out to the movies, have some enjoyment, and make things happen for ourselves. So when I feel like I'm struggling and I'm not getting joy out of life, it's because my money's not working with the same priorities that I'm working in. Now, I'm not opposed to auto scheduling your debts, your mortgage. That helps make life so much easier. I'm not opposed to auto money into savings. That makes life so much easier. But shouldn't I start with what I need to make my life work today? Make that my number one priority. That might come with reducing what I put in my 401k just up to the match. That might be a season where I'm not putting anything in the 401k, even if I get a match. And I'm not giving you tax advice. I'm not giving you investment advice. I'm not giving you retirement advice. I'm just talking about how money works, cash flow management in alignment with where I'm at today. I don't want to sacrifice tomorrow's joy for today's fulfillment, and I don't want to sacrifice today's fulfillment for tomorrow. I have to have a balance, and balance isn't 50-50. Balance is how much fulfillment am I getting out of today versus how things are working, how my money is spent. So during this season, I might not fund my 401k to the level that I could. I might go and change my deductions on my dependents so that I'm not getting a tax refund because the money's more important for me today. Now, I'm not going to be irresponsible and owe 30,000 and have a big issue. I'm not going to make overpayments on all of my debts today. I am going to set money aside for the joy we need. It's almost travel season for us. So we want to take a vacation. We want to do some things. The kids have some time off. We have some time off. That's a priority. To make sure that we're eating, that we're keeping the cupboard stocked, that all the health care that we need around our house is taken care of, that the eyeglasses, that all of that stuff is taken care of. That's not going to be an afterthought or how do we figure it out. That's going to be the first thought. Fund the savings for the 25th, then fund our emergency fund and savings. Then, if there's anything extra, we'll take care of the 401k and the retirement. Then we'll advance pay some of the taxes. But when my money works with my core values for where I'm at today, I have so much more peace and joy. I'm able to be present where I'm at. I don't spend time scrambling, fumbling, and bumbling around trying to figure things out because I know how it's going to work because I'm controlling it the minute I get paid. That's the beauty. So if you're finding that you don't have joy and fulfillment, see what's driving that discontent. What's making you feel that way? And maybe we can get together and we put a plan in place that solves the problem and gives you contentment, joy, and fulfillment. That would be my goal. I look forward to hearing from you. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope that God blesses your journey.